Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs. Creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and inspiring entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show. Hosted by Dan. Business Minds, pioneering and
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the first Tuesday of August. Tonight is the 5th of August, and we are live to welcome you to another amazing episode. Remember, the CEO Show always comes to you every Tuesday from 7:30 to 9. But tonight we are a bit late, but nonetheless, we must keep the ball rolling. The CEO Show always comes to you to motivate you, to give you inspiring stories, and also to bring you topical issues. And by having these, we are bringing you personalities who are going to share their stories, who are going to talk about different topics. And from these topics, you are going to learn, you're going to get insights, and definitely you are going to be inspired. Welcome to the CEO Show. I am your host, Dan. This is the show where we bring conversations that matter for life, leadership, and your daily experience. And tonight we have it again. Today we focus on a topic that many of you avoid until it's too late. We're talking about work-life balance and readiness for retirement. What is it that clicks your mind? Are you ready for retirement? That's what we're talking about tonight. And tonight our guest is Madam Lucy Gichuri, who is a teacher and also not even a teacher is always a teacher, by the way. I am not going to say a retired teacher, but a teacher and a professional counselor with many years of experience guiding people through life lessons and transmissions. That is who she is, but she's going to tell us more about what she does, what she's been doing, and what is it that makes her who she is, and people who she has handled their aunts. That's what she's going to tell us about. But she'll also share about the insights of balancing work and personal life and how to prepare for fulfilling life after retirement. We've talked about not only a life after retirement, but also a fulfilling life after retirement. That is the topic that we are going to handle tonight. Remember, we are coming to you live on YouTube, and also we are coming to you on Facebook. Please don't hesitate to share this podcast and tell us where you're watching from as we get this conversation going. Welcome, Madam Lucy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's glad to see you tonight. Okay, because our time is much spent, we are going to roll it. Just introduce yourself and tell us who you are. I know that I've made a brief description, but also you can add something that I have not mentioned. Yes.
My name is Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Gichuri, I am a mental health
Mm-hmm.
leader. I'm a counseling psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been a teacher for years. For over 30 years, I've been a teacher.
Wow.
But I felt I'm more of a counselor than a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I felt I need to hear that pain that is in your heart.
Okay.
To walk with you, I need to have a journey with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I opted to drop the piece of chalk
Mm-hmm.
and take mental health.
Okay.
Yes, I am a married woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I have Gen Zs. Now they're all Gen Zs.
In the house.
Yeah. In the house.
Okay. I think at some point we'll also speak about Gen Zs. Okay. But now, Madam Lucy, before talking about psychology and all that and what you do currently, tell us about your 30 years teaching experience. How was it? And also, how did you find yourself out of teaching into psychology?
As a teacher, I was trained as a teacher when I was a young girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I started my teaching when I was 22 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was teaching in Nakuru, Solai.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been, I've had passion
Mhm.
in counseling. And therefore, I would find myself with students.
Mhm.
I would find girls and boys running to me, teacher,
Mhm.
this is happening to me. My father is doing this to my mother.
Mhm.
I left my father fighting.
Mhm.
So I would feel I need to sit with that boy, to sit with that girl,
Mhm.
and see and listen what is happening.
Mhm.
And something I found as a teacher,
Mhm.
parents play a very great role
Mhm.
to the life of a child. Yeah, sometimes you may feel that you're doing things in secret, done,
Mhm.
but the children are watching, no matter what age.
Mhm.
They're very conscious.
Okay.
And therefore, I found that what you're doing at home
Mhm.
as a mother,
Mhm.
as a father, be it be good or bad, it affects the life of your child. And what I can tell the parents that are listening to me now, it is important to hide what you are doing which is not good, because it will affect your son tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so in psychology we say, look at the background. What did you see? What did you hear? Did you see your father fight? Did you see your father smoke? Did you see your mother scream all over? That is what the girl carries on.
Okay.
And that is why sometimes when you look at women of my age and others, they cook like their mother, because that is what they saw. If you look at yourself, if there was a father, sometimes you behave somehow like a father. You saw your father smoke, so smoking is not bad. It's good to smoke because my father smoked. It's good to fight my wife because my father did it. There is nothing wrong doing that because it was done by my father. And whatever a parent does, it is okay to a son who is growing up. Daddy does it. Therefore, as a teacher, I have, I had a very difficult time sometimes as a counselor in school, because I would find, I want to hear this boy and I want to go to class. And I want to give a small example whereby a boy came to me running saying, teacher, I want you to give me permission, run home. Why do you want to go home? I left my father fighting my mother. I just want to go and see if he has killed her. And that one touched my heart. So the boy told me, don't tell the class teacher, allow me just to go, teacher. And then he was very anxious. He was surprised, he was disturbed. He didn't want to rush and see. So that one, what you're doing as a father, be very careful.
It reflects
It
to your
affects
kid's life.
his life so much. So we need to be very careful as teachers. As a teacher, I found the students are really struggling because they need to balance class, they need to balance home, they need to balance their life.
Okay.
So I found if parents would man up for men, they man up. I don't know whether we say for women they girl up. But I found that it is important to know, what am I doing as a father? What am I doing as a mother?
What is your role in your kids' life?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and now, Madam Lucy, now looking into that back then and where we are currently, is there any shift, or is there a role, or we can say, have parents coming into their children's life, or is it drifting apart? Comparing now, I believe that was some years back, and where you sit now.
I personally feel a parent remains a parent, no matter the modernization, because like today, during our time, if a parent said stop, that was enough. If your parent said go, if your teacher said come, go to the river, fetch water with your mouth, and water this class, we would do that. Today they will not do it. They will not do it.
You have to threaten them.
They would do it. And before I stopped teaching, I would find the boys and girls in school. Could be the teacher want to discipline him. He'd say, teacher, unataka kunichapa wapi? Yes. The child is giving you choices.
What to do.
And then you get the same boy asking you, how many? How many kids do you want to give me? Yes.
Okay.
So there is like discussion.
Okay.
But during our time, there was no discussion. Today, they will report you. Yes.
It is an offense.
It is an offense. Yes.
Okay.
So I feel as a teacher and also as a counselor, discipline is a bit low.
Okay.
Very low. So a parent should remain a parent, play your role, no matter the modernization. Yes.
Be there.
Be there.
Okay, now speaking, before we now move to the gist of all this, now about your exit from teaching to practicing, how was it? Did you prepare for it, or was it a one-time decision that you made, and do you find satisfaction in what you're doing?
Okay, personally, I have an office, actually, and I have a farm. I call it Better Self. You better yourself. So Better
That is the
Self
name.
Counseling Farm.
Wow.
That is the name.
Okay.
So I found the name as you need to better yourself. Then if something happens in your life, okay, your father, your mother, your teacher, your mentor might be there. But the first person to help you is yourself. That is why I gave it Better Self. So you're the one to better self. Yeah. There's nobody I can see. You are very smart. Nobody took you to where you went to make yourself look nice. It's you better yourself.
True.
So personally, I would feel I am more passionate in dealing with the pain in the heart. And so even in school, I'm in class, I am a counselor, so I would feel divided, you know.
Okay.
I want to be in the office with a child who is crying. I also want to be in the class. And whenever the lessons were being shared, I was not considered. So I would take time during break time to get some girls and boys who didn't need help. So one time I would get disturbed all the time, and I had an office even when I was a teacher. So what would I do? Sometimes lunchtime, I would have a client between 12:40 to 1:45.
Before the afternoon lessons.
Before the afternoon lessons.
That is now your lunch break.
Yes, my
consuming
lunch break.
your lunch break to
Yes.
do this.
Yes, I would fix them and I would run and then come back. So other times you want to take, because each counseling takes 45 to 1 hour. So you want to be there and you want to go back, you want to be obedient, you want to attend to afternoon lessons. So there was that tug of war. Other times you were supposed to leave the school at 5. So immediately after 5:30 I have a client to 6:30. So I felt I needed to make a decision.
Yes.
So it is something that I used to do, but I would not really do it the way I want. So when I had time to drop the piece of chalk and join the other party, I felt comfortable. And I really feel good. I feel peace.
Okay.
I had a lot of peace. I felt comfortable. I felt good anyway.
Okay.
I felt very good, and I love it.
Okay.
Yes,
And
I love to hear that pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, madam, the point now, you resigned. That
Yes,
is what
I
you
took
did.
a voluntary retirement.
Retirement. That is
Yes.
early retirement. if I
Yes,
can make
early
it so.
retirement.
How
It is
did-
voluntary.
Okay.
You decide.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it's something that you're finding satisfaction now in doing what you're doing currently. But did you prepare for it other than now having this farm and going into it fully? How did you prepare for it? Because I'm sure also there is the impact of motivation. That is what you are earning. Every month you're getting salary. But all of a sudden you're no longer earning. You're no longer getting salary.
Yeah.
And you're now in your farm. How was it, the transition? How was it?
The transition was not very, very smart because now there was a, what do you call, we call it what? There was pressure now from one side. It's like you are carrying two stones. One is heavier than the other. But the lighter one, you need it more. But the heavier one, it's pulling you down. You need to let this one go and pick this. So that tug of war, I felt I needed to let it be. And then I had to face, is it the lion or the horn with the two horns? What do we say?
The bull.
The bull,
To
yes.
take the bull
I
to us.
decided.
Okay.
I decided once.
Uh-huh.
And I communicated to my spouse, I have decided. Yes, it was not a very easy decision, actually.
Okay.
And the people who heard about it were like, hey, this one, Yani, she did this, what is she doing? That one is wrong, many other things. But I was final. I made my decision. I felt a lot of peace. I had peace.
Okay.
Then I had peace. Yes, I felt in my heart, I have made a decision. Okay, closing over was not easy. Sleeping and waking up and making a decision was not something very simple. And I feel that when you get into retirement and you're not ready, that is why we get to hear people dying. If you retire without preparation, oh, done. You might shorten your life.
Okay, I think we'll come and talk about that also in a
Yes.
few. But now, talking about, you've talked about now balancing. There's
Yes.
one side being heavier than the other one, and at some point it affects you. Now, coming to talk about now what we call work-life balance. And to professional, it means a lot. But rarely do people take it so serious. Number one, what is work-life balance, and how detrimental is it to people who are professional, who are businessmen and women? How important is it?
Becomes a bit tricky to many people who are working, business people or professionals. You have a family, you have children in school, the business is calling you, or the work is also calling you, the extended family is calling you, you've got a sick mother who is calling you, your wife needs you, the children, that balancing is not easy. One has to make a firm decision whereby you sit down and plan. I am a mother. Because what people fail to understand is that, Dan, you are number one. And your family is number one. There is nothing that will come before your family. Yourself, your wife, and your children are number one. Then the work will follow. It is tricky because this family that is coming number one needs money. They need you to open the business and be there. And also they need you. You have to balance work. And now to balance work here, you have to manage your time management. People fail to manage their time. Could be time to be with the family, time to be in the place of work, time to be with my sick mother, time to be with my friend. You have friends, they also need you.
True.
Yeah, you need social life. There's something we call in psychology self-care. The self-care has 7 pillars. We have the physical, we have the social, we have the intellectual, we have the spiritual, all these pillars of family and all these things. And also the very important person, I said it, is yourself. Sometimes people balance work, they go to work, they forget themselves. And when you forget yourself, what happens to your mental health breaks down. And that is where you get people from different lifestyle diseases, because you forgot yourself. You forgot you needed to take care of yourself. If it's a mother like I, you forgot to make your hair, you forgot to make your heart happy, you forgot to visit your friends, because you're too much with your children, you're too much with your family, you are too much with your mother. You want to rush and do this and go open your boutique, open your kiosk. So you have to. Time should I be in the place of work? What time should I go and see my mother? Because I'm not supposed to go and see my mother for a week and I have a business. I need to take care of. I also need to take care of my children. I don't know. I find some people also very interesting, whereby home to visit and you have a business, so or you have a family, so you don't know who is feeding your son, you don't know who is feeding your children or your husband, and you are very comfortable where you are. So it means that you don't down. You don't miss one of it. You either miss the family
or the business.
Yeah. You might find somebody who is blessed, has businesses, has a lot of money, but the family has collapsed because you're too much, you have not managed it. So when you talk of work-life balance, you need to balance your time. Something else that you need to think about is you need to think about how to manage your stress. Yes, because stress is the one that makes everything collapse. If you cannot manage stress, because there is stress from family, there is stress from children, there is stress from business, and also from, let me say generally,
from everywhere.
Everyone.
Okay.
Even as you go to work, your car might break down. Imekuongeza stress. How do you manage that? So this is where I'm talking about self-care. You need to listen to music. I don't know whether people value music. Personally, I love music so much. I love music, you know, even from your phone, whereby you put the music that you want. Not necessarily at circlet. Yes, as much as I'm a church goer. You can put country music. Yeah, I love songs of Jim Leaves. I listen to that. I feel good.
Those are some of your stress relievers.
What nourishes you?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, put it. Listen, if you want to listen to any gospel singer or to anybody, it's okay. Yeah. Personally, I also like doing something I love, like cooking. I love cooking personally.
Okay.
Or baking.
So find a way to manage your stress.
Find a way, yes.
Okay.
Find a way. Don't just stay there, hold your cheek, start thinking, my business is collapsing, my children have no school fees. Find a way to come out of it.
Okay.
How do I solve my problem situation? Because these things must come. You
true.
are not an angel. Things must hit you. What do you do? Look for friends. Do social life. Yeah. When things are not working, call your friends. Yeah.
Okay.
Talk to them through the phone. Those that used to be your classmates in, could be primary school. How is life, career? Where did you go? Yeah, I'm a doctor. Where? I'm in Kenyatta. And I also come to Nairobi. You know, you are trying to connect.
True.
Yeah, you are connecting. Don't just stay there and let life hit you. It might be difficult for you. So you can listen to music, you can do social life. That is why you have to be careful, because in social life you meet the peers. We will lead you out. You get yourself doing things that you've never done just because stress has hit you. So you've got to be careful. In all the pillars I'm talking about, there is limit.
Okay.
And the person to help you out is yourself. Yeah, control yourself.
Okay.
As you go with your peers, you don't go. Some go and do their self-care by drinking until morning. then you are damaging your own health.
It's true.
That is not self-care now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, because also as you speak, we are speaking to entrepreneurs and all that, and professional. As you talk about now, this work-life balance, is it something that you must build a culture to it? Because as you say about time management, sometimes it becomes difficult to other people. When you talk about now stress, managing your stress, and ensuring that you get time for family, you get time for your business, you get time for your friends, and all that. Is it something that you have to build this culture, or how do you achieve now to have this?
In psychology, we say that small habits make a behavior. Small habits make a behavior. So you can start something. Today you are doing it. Tomorrow you are doing it. In fact, I was speaking to somebody and telling that somebody that it is important to do something, a hobby. Develop a hobby for yourself.
Okay.
After work, you are tired, you're exhausted, you feel like dropping yourself down. Start a habit. Go to gym 1 hour. Or start rope skipping. Just do something. Or reading a book 5 pages every day. Yeah. Or I'll go swimming. What do you want to do? Start a hobby. Yeah. So small habits make a behavior.
Okay.
So that one will also help you. Another point done is setting boundaries. This is also very important. Yeah. Set boundaries.
To who now?
To everyone. Because if you don't set boundaries in place of work, you work with the old people, with the young girls, with the young boys, you have to set boundaries. When should I go? When should I use my phone? I'm in the place of work. I'm an employee. I should set boundaries. Yeah. Could it be you are calling your friends and your employer is expecting you to work? So you keep on visiting his office all the time for checkups because you use the phone at the wrong time. So it's good to keep boundaries. And also as a CEO, also keep boundaries. Calling everybody in the office when you're supposed to work and respond to clients. So you set boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important to set boundaries. Going out for lunch at the wrong time. Yeah, that is also setting boundaries. Sometimes clients are seated and waiting for you, but somebody else, friend is calling you out to go and have lunch in nyama choma. These are what I'm calling the boundaries.
Okay.
What should I do at this time?
This time.
That is what our teachers were telling us. Being at the right place,
at the right time.
At the right time,
Okay.
with the right
people. Okay.
Yes.
And now, because I have a friend who sometimes when he walks into my office, sometimes he can just tell me that you didn't have enough sleep or it seems you're stressed or something. And from where you sit and your profession and you are dealing with people every day on psychology and counseling, what are some of the warnings that you can read from somebody and you find that this person is out of balance, if I can call it?
I'm telling you, I love psychology because when you go ahead and deepen your education in it, you love it much because you don't just listen. Mostly we look at the non-verbal. The non-verbal here is the way you sit, the way you've dressed, the way you walk, the way you respond with your shoulders, with your eyes. There are so many things to learn from somebody who is stressed or somebody who is not able to balance work and life. One, this person has a problem with the relationships. We have something we call intra. Intra is I-N-T-R-A. Intra is me and myself. And this is where you get people saying, nitajiita mkutano.
Wewe mwenyewe.
Yes. Ni kumaanisha ninajiita mkutano na mimi mwenyewe.
Yes.
When done, you cannot manage yourself. You have your own problem. You have no relationship with yourself. That is what you call intrapersonal relationship. So you have a problem with the inter. Inter is between me and you. Interpersonal relationship.
The external person.
If you cannot manage yourself, you cannot manage a relationship with others. That is why you find some people conflicting with everybody. You conflict your wife, you have conflicted with your neighbor. Yesterday you fought with a matatu town. Another driver was speaking to you, excuse me, can you push your car? You are conflicting with that one, That person conflicts even with such as microphone. Kwa nini microphone inakaa hivi, Because you have a problem with yourself. You cannot manage yourself. One, because lack of sleep is a disease. We call it insomnia. When you don't sleep, you disfigure yourself mentally. Because you need to sleep, you need to have rest. And a person who does not sleep has so small problems. If you cannot sleep well, you develop what we call hapa na pale syndrome. Mara you are tired, mara you have headache, mara mgongo, mara miguu, mara tumbo. So you go to the hospital and the doctor is like, okay, check his chest, check his head, check his, and the outcome is there is
negative.
So we call it Hapanapare syndrome, meaning that person has not been able to manage himself. So you are able to learn that this person has a problem by relationship. Poor relationship management, cannot manage relationship. All the time there is a meeting in the office, he conflicted with the clients and so on. Nyumbani, he has a problem with the wife, That is one thing that you are able to know. Another one is also money management.
But now, I'm so interested also on that. Before we go into money management,
yes.
We talk about now intra, that is within yourself.
Within yourself.
Zazila wezi jita mkutano when you cannot even have a monologue.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think it also affects somebody's self-esteem. And I'm sure there are people who come to you also when they blame themselves too much.
Yes.
That why not for me doing this? Do you think it's a problem to many people, especially people who are not are introverts, if I can say?
Yeah, the introverts are the people that don't express themselves very much. I don't want to say they are the people who commit suicide. I don't want to say that. But it has some facts in that. They are so quiet, they don't want to share anything. You did this to me, he swallows. Yesterday you did this. You can get your wife telling you, when you asked her the first day, that is about 20 years ago, you did this. Then you are like, we have been together for 30 years. That year you still have kept.
I still remember.
Introvert, they keep things in the heart. They don't want to share, and therefore, because what you did yesterday is put in a bottle. What you did last year in the same bottle. What you did, so when they get to the last point, it's like pumping a balloon. What happens at that?
Explode.
It explodes. So the introvert, if they don't share, they keep it to themselves so much. Then they develop a nitra. They have a problem with intrapersonal relationship. And these people, they end up exploding in many ways. In many ways. And when you come near them, and could be you're doing something, you didn't know that you're hurting the person. Atakukanyaga vizuri. Sometimes you may see somebody doing something, or what they do, the punishment becomes bigger than the action. I give an example. One time, we watched from the TV, a boy had stolen 10 shillings from his father. What did that man do? Alimchoma the figures that picked the coin. Yeah. So to me, as a psychologist, he was not burning the boy's finger. There was something else behind his mind that was not spoken. So at first we don't look at what has happened. You go back 4 steps and get the source.
So that was an opportunity for him to to relieve.
Yeah. Yes, he was relieving. Yeah. Okay. So the things that happen sometimes, they're not happening because you have done wrong, but somebody did something. For example, you might annoy your wife, and she's mad, she does not know what to do, and on the way out she meets the cat. What will happen to the cat?
She deals with the cat.
Yeah, she deals with the cat.
Mhm.
That cat is not, she's not really dealing with the cat. She's
Dealing
dealing
with
with
you.
you in
Okay.
another way.
Okay. Now, there is something that just crossed my mind. Remember, of late we've had a lot of, can I call teenage or young people committing suicides, and it's quite alarming. Somebody is in high school, somebody is in primary to some point, and sometimes it's because they were not understood by the parent. They were not, somebody was not there to listen to them. Now, as a mother and also as a psychologist, from that intra perspective, how do we now give these young people more space for them to speak out? How can we understand them more to relieve from committing such heinous acts?
One, it is important to speak out. There is nothing important to me like speaking out. And also, during our young ages, our parents would not listen to us. And things would just run the way they were because nobody is listening, but an order has been spoken. Do this final. That's a blessing, the anger and so on. This is like mothers who beat their children because they have wet the bed. What happens when after beating, they suppress? When that child grows up, because something was suppressed, some of them become very mean, very mean. And others, they don't share. Because when he was releasing, somebody suppressed. So it is important to listen to somebody. No matter the stupidity he is speaking. If your son is coming to you with all the stupidity, listen to it. Listen to it. And one teacher was giving us a story one time that as the boys were coming from lunch, they found the son, no, it was a doctor, the son of a doctor being eaten by a crocodile because he was swimming. That is the story we were given by our teacher. And therefore, they kept on knocking. They are knocking. And the doctor, go away, I am busy. All the time, excuse me, go away, I am busy. So what they did, to the keyhole, they shouted, your son is being eaten by the crocodile. That is when the doctor is studying and running. Yes, what did you say? Where is the son? Where did you see him? But before he got there, the son was dead. Today, it is important to listen to somebody. Whether it's a very small boy or a very small girl or a very big boy in the university, listen. Most of the parents have no time to listen. They say, well, ni ujinga tu unatutolea. But that ujinga is the one that will make the son hang himself. So parents who are listening to me now, listen to that child. Sit down and listen. Swallow your plowed and listen. Could be whatever he is saying can save his life and also save the family. Yes.
Okay. Now number 2, money.
Money. Okay, mismanagement of funds is also another area of interest. You know, people should be very careful in how they manage their monies. Yeah, because this one also affects not even yourself, not even your family, but entirely you. And all your surroundings. Yes. Whereby you found people, they get money, but they are mismanaging. So when they get to the age of retirement, for example, they have nowhere to go, they have nothing to use. So when you mismanage your money, work-life balance, these are the effects. You will not be able to balance very well because you need to fuel your car, you need to take your children to this to school, you need your family to eat, you need, I mentioned the sick mother, you need your sick mother, you need to see him, to see her, to visit, to help, to assist. You also have some needy people surrounding you. So when there is mismanagement of funds, it can also collapse your business. Yes. So it is important to balance all. Yes.
Okay. Now, how do we now achieve? We've talked about life balance and the signs that somebody is not in balance. That is what we can say.
Yeah.
And now, going on forward, talking to people, we've talked about managing time and also creating time for these people that are so important. How do we now ensure that every time we are on check with regard to balancing all this and ensuring that every day as I wake up, I can have a life that is balanced, that I'm going to look to it, that also my mental health is on check. How do we ensure to have this so that we don't visit you more regularly?
I don't want to say I want you to misbalance so that you can come.
On a light note. Okay.
But I want to say it again that family is number one. No matter how much you make every day, if you cannot manage your family, you will have a very difficult time. And your mental health might not work very well. Because after all, you need to go home. Where will you go if there is no peace? So you need to manage your family as number one. On my table as a therapist, 99.8% is family.
Issues with family.
Issues with the family. Especially with the infidelity. For infidelity is 99.99.
Current times.
Today. That one is with the families from Kraje to the local people. Yes. So when there is a problem with the family, there is a problem in the relationship. Even in the place of work, you cannot manage your employees. There is a problem in your spiritual life. There is a problem in your social life. There is a problem all round. So if people can try to manage their family well, what do I want to say? Your wife is peaceful, your husband is peaceful, your children have gone to school, there is food on the table. When there is peace at home and there is no money, you can still manage because you communicate. You tell them, now today we are not making business. There is no money. We only have 100 shillings. What do we do? Yeah, we can buy uga and take with the tea. So there is peace in the family. Then from there, you can manage any other point of view. If the family is okay, you can manage any other point. So for me as a therapist, I found that when the family is not working, nothing is working. There is only hypocrisy. Nothing is working. Family should work. People should deal with the family relationship. Uniting your family, feeding your family, clothing your family, caring for your family. If it is your wife, let her know. Take her, give her what she needs. Tell her she's smart when she comes from salon. It's important. I know men don't say that.
Appreciate.
Don't appreciate, but other people appreciate on the way home. So you are like, oh, you mean? So you don't even wait to be told because others say and he does not say. Okay. So that woman keeps something in the heart. He can't even comment. I'm in a new dress. He cannot even see. But from the boutique to your house, somebody saw and said, hey, Mama, you look nice.
You look good.
So that one is so painful when somebody else comments, Okay. So family, I want to say family. Know where your children are. Who is afraid to my son? Yes, even if he's a small boy, anacheza na nani? And who is that boy? Where does he come from? What about the parents of that boy who is playing with my son? If your children, you leave them with somebody else, who is this house girl? Where did she come from? Family. Mind about family. Is there food? Before you leave home, is there food for the children? Are they, is it okay? As a teacher, I found that parents just let children go to school with an empty bag. And this bag, all the books were stolen and the boy does not tell anybody. And he comes to class, you are teaching and others are shouting, so and so is not writing. What is wrong? My books were stolen. Did you come home? Yeah. Are you coming from home? Do you have parents?
Yes.
Did you tell them? Yes, Mama said she will buy at the end of the month. So the boy will stay in the class without writing. So what do you do as a teacher? You send him home. Go and tell the mother to stay with you until the day she finds money.
Okay.
So family is very important.
Okay.
As a father, that men be careful and responsible in what they are doing. Let the mothers also be careful. Before you go and visit your mother for 1 month, is there food in the family? Yeah. So when there is family, peace, relationship is okay. Work-life balance is simple.
Okay. And now you mentioned something that also triggered my mind. You say that nowadays there are a lot of issues with families. Now it means that we are comparing to back in the days. Now, where did the rain start beating us when it comes to family? Is it that people no longer value family, or is it that people don't care?
I think life is moving in a different way because we have what nowadays we are calling generations. We have our generation. We call it what? What do you call it?
That is now before the millennials.
Yes.
Is it the
we
Y?
have another one now, the Gen Zs.
The
we
Y
have
generation.
the Alpha, isn't it? Yeah. So what happened is that during my mother's time, let me say that, watu wanajiita the independent people, walichezea they fought for independence. Men used to have command. They used to have command, whereby they would say, stop that to their women. That was final.
And they could listen.
They could listen and do. And women used not to work. I believe so. The responsibility was for men only. They would feed their families. Our fathers would feed their families. But when you come to generation as we are growing, I also want to say the life is a bit difficult. That time we would walk without shoes.
Fancy homes.
Yeah,
no fancy
fancy homes, you know. And I want to remember one time, one of our teachers in primary school, we came to class because he was teaching us the does and the do, whereby she does, another say she do. So he didn't wanted to know who are those who wrote she do. And then he tried the lesson for, I remember it was like 3 times. So what he did, one day he came with a cane. And then he said, if you know there is a TV in your home, your father has a TV, come in front. And you know how proud the children in primary school would walk. They were like 2. If you know there is a radio in front, if you know you have a shoe,
come in front.
If you know your parent is working somewhere,
come in front.
If you know you eat chapati before December, come in front. All these things. The next statement was lie down. That is why you cannot differentiate does and do. And I'm telling you, then we were beaten. Because for me, I had a shoe. I had a sadak. It was called sadak. And the reason is that I had a clack that would bleed. So my father bought me a sadak. That was a very expensive shoe. And nobody else had a shoe in school. So we were really disciplined. That is why you cannot differentiate. She does
and she do.
And she do. And
what
for
was
me,
the
that is
connection?
a mistake I cannot make today. I cannot say she do. I know it is she does.
Now, what was the connection?
The connection was those who are not making it is because you are very proud when kuna TV. You cannot listen. So poverty was part of life that time. But today, your son, before he is born, there is a heap of clothes in the house. So the parents that time, I wanted to say there was no fancy life. But today, and women would listen and obey because that man is responsible. Fathers would provide. They were there for their families. But today, What's happening? What was happening? If a man needed another woman, he would marry. They would have like 10 women or 4. Polygamous was part of life. But today, what are you doing? What are men doing? Half of your monies that you have worked for is being given to somebody who is hidden somewhere. So when your wife detects, family breaks up.
Issues.
You are in the same roof but not together. So family issues are there. Yeah.
Okay.
Fighting in front of your children, that is very dangerous. And that one affects the marriage of the son or daughter that is seated next to you. And if parents should know this. When you quarrel, when you fight, when you respond badly, when you want to show your daughter that the mother is bad, when you want to show that I am the man in the house, that one definitely psychologically affects these children in marriage. If your father separated and kept the mother off, for you it's okay. My father did it. So the boy will feel it happened. My mother lived alone, so I can also stay alone. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, my father left us. I can leave them. They can stay alone. We were also brought up by our mother alone. So there is that background effect of what did you see and what did you hear. So in families, there is a lot of conflict in families. There is a lot of, families are dying. Yes.
Okay.
People need to think of what they are doing.
Okay.
Yeah, the person you love the first time is still the person you love.
Okay.
And I was in another couple counseling, couples meeting, and I was telling them,
Yes.
chaguo lako.
True.
Yes.
So, what is the rallying call now because these children are there to listen, they are there to watch, and somebody is saying that those who are married want to leave marriage, and those who are single want to get into. Now, what is the rallying call to these families?
For me, I would say, hold on to your ground.
Yes.
Yes. If you're married, you are married.
True.
Yes. We know that you are married man. Final. So if you go beyond that doors of marriage, we know that you are messing up.
True.
Okay. And I don't know why when you go outside your doors and do good, buy a new car, buy a shaba, that one is never known so much. But anytime you go beyond your bed, it is spoken all over.
All over.
Yeah. You can go beyond your bed in, let me say, in where Turkana, it will be known in Eldoret. Yes.
But nobody will know that you've bought a piece of land in Turkana.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I want to say, if you're married, you're married. Final. And behave married. Yes.
Okay.
So that your children also will know marriage is good. So when
and
they
find
look at it,
inspiration.
and they find it better. So when they're looking at us, they're like, hey, is this marriage? So I would rather stay without it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then also another point is that this generation that we have today, they believe in helping one another. When I'm washing, you are cooking. Yes.
It's
I
a
think
50-50.
from myself.
It's a 50-50.
Yes, 50-50. But our fathers, they would sit. You cook, you wash, you clean, you do all this. Yeah, you are breastfeeding, the milk is pouring, and you're seated there.
And you have to serve them.
And you have to serve. So you as men, if you want to behave like that, you want to behave like your father, it will not work today.
In this time and age.
It can't. Oh, no.
So it's a paradigm shift.
Oh, no. You've got to get to the kitchen. Cook ugali as I'm cutting veggies. That is the life today. I talk to these girls and they tell me, Mom, no, he must help me. Yes. So you guys must put up your socks and get into the...
When you go to that topic, you can have the whole time to talk about it. But I think it's a topic that we'll have it for next time.
Yes.
Before now, go into retirement issue. That is something that people rarely prepare for. That is something that people even fear talking about it. But you took that bullet and took an early retirement.
Yeah.
Before you talk about that, let's just appreciate some viewers who are watching in. We have Clan B is saying, King Clan B is saying, Tuko Live, big show. Thank you so much, sir. Msikali is watching. I'm seeing here. Carol George, her voice isn't, I think, Carol, about the issue, the voice, we worked on it. Thank you. Now getting our guest loud and clear. Thank you. She's clear now. Thank you so much, Carol. Annie, Human Hair Center Wambui. like an hour of counseling. Thank you so much, Han, for watching. We have Nikki is watching, Koech is watching, Kalinjin online and saying that good show. Carol George again saying great insights from Madam Lucy. Thank you so much, Caroline, for watching. Bonnie Biwot is saying good job done, inspiring people. And also Chirchir Felix is saying good show. We have Nicholas Kipkales who is saying very clear message. Thank you so much, Nicholas, for watching. Also, Nicholas, you're saying that mental health issues is a big issue.
Yeah.
I think we need to get into this more often. Koicha Isaac is saying very encouraging and inspiring show. Congratulations. Thank you so much, sir, for watching. Koima Mose is watching. Amazing. Fidelis Kiprop, you're saying amazing. Perfect. John Biwot is watching. Kimboy Alvin is watching. And Eunice Wangeshi is saying this is amazing. Tell us where you're watching from, and also what are some of the questions that you have for our guest tonight as we are unpacking and also talking about work-life balance, talking about mental health, and also we're going into talking about retirement, early retirement, late retirement, retirement. But have you planned for it? Now, back to Lucy, talking about now retirement. Yes. There's something that people rarely talk about. People rarely prepare for it. And when talk about it, some even fear to talk about it.
Yeah.
How important is it to prepare for retirement? Because it's something that you did yourself.
Dan, it's very important to prepare for retirement.
Yes.
If you don't want to die after retirement, prepare. Yeah, just get prepared.
Yes.
This is where you prepare. What am I going to do after retirement? Have I decided to go and stay in the house? Especially I want to touch on men who get to retirement. And the wives or housewives. That is very dangerous. If you had no good relationship, where are you going to? Because now, what happens when a woman is left in the house? She takes authority. She takes over from house, from bedroom, from outside, from the shaba, from neighborhood. She takes control.
She's in charge.
She's in charge. And because she's in charge, you have been away, then you have come home. So what you are doing, you want her to push. It's like nisoge. And it is important to prepare. I want to say, hard times, mind your relationship with your spouse before you retire. Because where are you going to?
To her.
To her. Were you okay with her when you are going to work every day? Or you are working with the people who are working? She's a housewife. I have dealt with such cases so much, whereby, especially men, they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. And others die prematurely, even before they have gotten their pension. The reason, they never prepared. The first preparation is interpersonal relationship with your entire family, that nuclear. Even when they're extended, the nuclear. You must unite with your family before you go home, because these are the people who will receive you. You must also go outside the gate, unite yourself socially. You cannot say that I am I'm a working class man. I don't deal with this. What will happen when your car gets stuck? You call these men.
You need them.
The neighborhood. Yeah. Those who sit on the way to work with the gumboots in the morning in a sunny day. You need these guys. Greet them. Say them, good morning, guys. How are you? Mumeamka, such. Yeah. Because you need them tomorrow. You want to do your pity ratiri, who will come? Your cow dies, who will come and help you? Now, when you move to working class, you don't know how to slaughter. Yes. So you need these people. So I want to say, you prepare socially, prepare physically, prepare spiritually. Go to church, because where will you go? When you are still in the house, you need to go to church. Ni church gani huko unaenda? Hawakujui.
They don't know you.
You want to do a party, we will preach. And you have not been going to church. You are not known in the village. You've been a working class man. yeah, or a working class lady. You need these people. So before you prepare a shop or a business, you must prepare yourself with your nuclear family, then with the extended, and then with the social life. I talked about self-care, which has 7 pillars. You must deal with them. Environmentally, you have to do with that. Socially, physically, spiritually, all these things. Emotionally, I am going home. How will it be on a Monday morning when I'm not going to school?
Okay.
Yes, I don't forget when my first posting, sorry to say, I met one of, let me say, a principal who was not ready to go for retirement. And he was so tough on us. And when he was to go, just 2 days to, he called us for a meeting. And he was too sad. Then we were like, who has died? Could he has lost a family? So he is telling us, I have received a letter now, I am leaving. And then this is a statement he made. He said, it's more than death. I've never forgotten that statement. It is more than death. And that was retirement. What does that one tell me? Today as a psychologist, he was not prepared.
I was not prepared for it.
Hajui anaenda wapi? Yes.
But there are some who are happy going for retirement.
Yes, some are happy who are prepared. You know, you might not have enough money or a business set for retirement, but you have peace at home. You go, you just go. Yes.
Okay.
So, I personally, my spouse was very supportive. He did welcome to me home and told me, I want you to rest, pumzika, and say what you want. Yeah, so I had a lot of peace from home.
Okay.
My children supported me so much. And when I was telling them I want to do retirement, my son said, you are even late. Don't forget that statement.
You should have done this earlier.
He said, Mom, you are even late. I thought, is it this boy rude or what is wrong? So I want to say I got a lot of peace from home. That kept me. When I say that you need to have peace in your nuclear family before you set a business. When you have peace in your family, then you are able to move on. Then after that, what am I going to do? Because I have made peace. The next step, what do I do? I need to go and start farming. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to keep 4 potly. Do you have money for potly before your pension comes? Yes. Where do I keep it? I want to start a business. Is it safe? Whenever I'm not in, we will keep the business. Then you have to just get prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, get prepared. Because it's too dangerous to go for retirement.
This stage of life, how is mental health important?
It is very important because of mental health is peace. You know, the current situation that you are now,
Yes.
I have peace. That is mental health. I cannot manage retirement. That is mental health. So when you feel that you cannot make it, you look for therapy. Yeah, we can help you out of this situation. Yes. So very important, whereby if you are going for retirement, or if your father, your husband, your son is going for retirement, and he has not communicated, then there is group counseling. Yeah, we do family therapy, whereby now if they don't want you home and you didn't need to be home, there is family therapy, whereby they can come and have group counseling, where we can break the news. Your father is about to go for retirement. We'd want you to receive him home. So if they have complaint, they will raise the complaint. He has not been helping us. How do we help him? So it is important to have mental health, whereby if you cannot do it, if you cannot maintain peace, if there is no relationship, then you can join together and have a therapist in your family who will help you out and inform all the family members that so and so is going for retirement, we want you to do this and this. And those that are not set, they totally need a therapy. Because it's not easy to stay home. You know, after breakfast then, you used to put on, you used to be smart, you used to drive your car, na kuvaa suit sasa.
You're used to waking up and having a schedule for the day. But
So-
here you wake up without anything to do.
Yes, and I said mostly for men. You can imagine leaving your husband in bed all the time. And then later, during the day, you are coming to make the bed and used to make it early. There is conflict. Lazima kuwe na conflict.
Okay.
But if there was communication, he is coming home after 1 month, the wife becomes lady, the children, everybody is lady. Yes.
Okay. Now, talking about also mental health and also seeking your services, a therapist and all, because this is not like I have an headache, I go to the hospital, I seek medication.
Yes.
How often do we have to have these checks, see a therapist? Or because sometimes you might not even have the signs that I need some some sessions.
Yes.
How often can we do these checks and know that I need some checks mentally, if not mental health?
Okay,
concern?
then I feel like each family has a doctor. Each family has a shop where you go for bread. When you're here, you set them, and then kwa duka fulani pick milk and so and so. Each family has a church they attend to. Each family has a pastor to call when things are not working well.
True.
The same case, each family should have a therapist. Whereby you said your sons, like now the school is closed, they need to go because they have come across so many things in school. They have been introduced to drugs. And when I was a teacher, I detected that children by grade 6, that is where they start smoking weed and other substance. They start at grade 6. Today, they are starting at even grade 3. I have dealt with the very small children practicing irresponsible sexual behavior at grade 1. And when they were brought to me, they said, I saw daddy and mommy. Yes, grade 1, kiwaja kwa kiwaja, innocently. And they were brought. But they said, I gave them some sweets and told, hey, I understand you're doing what? Yes, where did you see? I saw dad and mom. Meaning the parents also are exposing themselves so much, thinking that child is small. Others, they sleep with their babies until they are even age 1 year. Yes, which is very wrong. Yes, they know everything. They know what is happening. Yes.
Okay.
So you need to be very careful in what you are doing. So mental health is important. You need a mental health person in your family, where you can send your children, where you can send your relatives and so on. I want to recommend somebody who has been in therapy. He is supposed to come for his 22nd session. Anything happening in him, he is calling me. I want to come for therapy. He has made it his life, and he's a very peaceful man. A very peaceful man. And he comes. Somebody comes by the house, cuts the fence. The fence is down. instead of shouting, he comes for therapy. What do I do? The girl is in college, he's pregnant. Then he comes. So therapy is important. You need a therapist. I have had people come and tell me, I have decided to come, but I don't know what I've come to do. The next 20 minutes, the person is crying. Because we know how to do it. Yes.
Okay.
You go to the background and we get that. What did you see? What did you hear?
Okay.
Where were you born? What did you see? How were you treated? Did you suffer this? So it is important to have a therapist in your life.
Okay.
It is important to go every day. Therapy is every day.
Okay.
Every week. For example, if somebody comes, for example, with the grief cases, whereby your father died but nobody gave you time to mourn. Others can, because of community, there are some communities who do not allow men to cry. And for me, I would say that crying done is medicine. I love to see men cry personally, because I know strong men cry. If you see a man tears going down, that man is very strong. Very strong. So strong men cry. It is important to cry. I don't want to tell you to
Before.
of what you want to be before. So let the journey be before.
Okay.
Let the business be the lead. Then you follow. Yeah. So you keep on checking what is happening. But when you retire, you go now and paint well. You vanish. What this was not going well, I can do it. I am there now for it.
Okay.
This was not being done. The accounts were not being done well. I have come now. Yeah.
Okay.
So you do it before, not when you have just gone for retirement.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm saying time is my spend. As you wind up this conversation, also, what are some of the most mistakes that people make when they are going for retirement, and also not only even going for retirement only? There are some people who leave jobs at early stages. Some will just resign that you've gotten, and she's shared her location. Please find time. If you're working, if you're employed, if you're running a business, you need a therapy in your life. Your mental health is very, very important. Same to you. Make sure that you create time, go speak out, say something, tell a story, and I'm sure you're going to be healed from whatever you're going through. This has been the CEO Show, and I'm looking forward again to see you. Come next week, same place, same time, same handles. I'll be having another amazing guest for you. See you next week. May God bless you and have a good night. I was your host, Dan Dan.
Entrepreneurs, creative talks, CEO insights, success stories, value markets, and financial education. This is the CEO Show.